like he looks like the supervillain, like the movie. Like,
Bezos
looks like if he's like in his house, like I would not be surprised. But then again, if I was the first trillionaire, I would look crazy too. Like I would.
You think he has a layer?
Oh, 100%. Oh no.
You about to get all the toys.
Oh, your brain cells are going away again. Well, hello, American citizens, humans around the world. Welcome to Two Somethings in a Pod.
Two Somethings in a Pod.
Two.
Shooby doo 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 doo. Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm here. Can I tell them where we're at? Like,
yeah, tell us.
Yeah, y'all niggas know I live in LA, but I'm in San Diego. Fuck, this shit is crazy out here. Not really. But shit is open out here. That's like good to see, because in LA, there's a lot of shit that's not open, and like that shit can drive you crazy. So to be able to go and sit down at a restaurant the past couple of days has been like amazing. And they have everything set out for you. Like everybody's apart, all the tables are apart.
You have 6 feet.
Shit's safe, you know, so you could bullshit and you could like talk your shit too. You know what though? I think that I always loved for the setup to be like I would if I were to make a restaurant, even before this shit, I would have set up the restaurant like that, because I hate going into a restaurant and sitting next to somebody and hearing their conversation.
Oh, when the chair bumps your chair, and
don't bump my chair.
Oh,
don't brush your clothing on my clothing.
Yeah,
I don't wanna smell whatever cologne you have on.
Yeah, and then you hear like awkward first dates, and they're like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, oh yeah, we met on Tinder, and it's like, all right.
Or they're like 50-year marriages where they're like down each other's throat. I don't want to hear your conversations, bro.
That's true, man. I didn't think about that. Like, there's so much shit in that restaurant setup that's way too claustrophobic.
Yeah, I hate it. But now this shit is, I'm with it. I'm completely with it. But stay safe. Don't be going out there just fucking breathing on people and shit.
Yeah, stay safe, guys. You know, make sure you're doing everything as safely as possible in the world. If you're eating at a restaurant or what the fuck else people do these days.
Whatever people do. I forgot what it was like, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that's how I feel too. Like,
it's a different thing.
Shit opened up and people outside, and I was like, what the fuck you guys doing outside?
It's not safe.
Like, it's not safe at all. Like, they're coming. Corona.
No, I will say that, like, so you'll go to the restaurant and they'll tell you that, you know, you can take your mask off when you're at the table, but if you get off, most of the places, even the bars, are like, if you're not eating or if you're getting up and you're walking around, please put your mask on. And I'm 100% down for that, like, for sure, you know?
I'm down for that too.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like, if someone would have told me that, like, you weren't obligated to walk around with the mask inside of places, like, that just sounds insane.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, thinking about that.
In the beginning of the year, I would have never thought that would ever. I mean, my whole life, I would have never thought I would ever have to do that. But we here.
We are here, guys. Halfway through 2020. Mm-hmm. I don't know what day we recorded the first episode of the podcast, but if it was
January.
It was in January.
Yeah,
but it might have been like, what if this was exactly 6 months? I don't know exactly.
Yo, it could be.
It could be though.
We'll do some research.
We will do some research.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
Go fact checked.
But we can't be 6 months in between podcasts. We gotta do better, bro.
Oh, we gotta do way better.
We're sorry.
Way better. We apologize here at the Two Somethings Foundation. We apologize.
Foundation. Okay, see, now we gotta look what you did. Now we gotta start a whole foundation, and we gotta give back and shit. We gotta be good people.
I don't want to be good people. No. Yes, I do. Just kidding,
we
guys.
Are great people.
Nothing but positivity and good atmosphere and good life. Yeah, man. But 2020's been a wild time, man. A lot of personal growth and development. You know, people becoming better thems in every single way.
Better thems. I like that.
Better thems.
I never heard that phrase.
Better thems. I think I just made it up.
That's good.
Coin that shit, motherfuckers.
Coin it. Trademark.
We're in for a wild ride together, man. We're in for a wild ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. You know, there's so many things that you know, people are just fucking like going with, man. Like all the racial injustices being put out there in the world. Like a lot of things are being exposed. As we're kind of scraping up a lot of the dust and like the bullshit of the past couple of years and getting it out there.
Yeah.
But I think it's super important right now. You know, I'm very glad that we're all.
I do, and you know, it's unfortunate that you know, people had to lose their life in order for us to pay attention, you know, and it's unfortunate that even when the protests started, that there was riots. It's unfortunate that people were more concerned about the riots than they were about the actual injustice. I mean, to me, it was whatever makes them pay attention. It's a couple shit gets. Again, I'm not a business owner, so I don't know what it feels like, but if a couple glasses get shattered and it means that people pay attention, then it is what it is. I don't subscribe to it. I don't agree with it. But at the same time, I'm not going to be the one that's going to be more concerned about the rioting than the actual problem at hand,
I agree.
And that's not to say that people that were rioting were in the right, and it's not to say that they even rioted in the name of the actual injustice. They could have just been rioters,
They could have.
At the end of the day, it became more peaceful as shit went along, and people really did pay attention. And we had a conversation. Foundations, companies, politicians, world leaders. We don't know if some of them are making their kind of putting their claim or their what am I trying to say? Like basically people that are in support of Black Lives Matter now when
it's mainstream.
When saying like now they're realizing Colin Kaepernick what he was trying to do, and it was never about the flag, it was always about the injustice. It's funny now, and I'm sure he's sitting there like, you motherfuckers, like
you fucking flip-flopping bastards.
Yeah, because he was legit. He was a sacrificial lamb for all this shit, and now it's like if you don't do it, you look stupid. Back then it was like he did it and he looks stupid to like he got blackballed.
He did.
Which is crazy.
It's fucking crazy, man. I think that there's just so much turmoil of like things that kind of progressed that has gone unseen, and like now they're being seen, which is fantastic. And I'm also very like a lot of these companies, I'm like, all right, motherfucker, like I see you putting up that Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Motherfuckers coming for jobs in like 6 months. Who really is gonna matter then? That's the real test.
And I see some of them putting up like and for what they say, like I'm seeing a lot of companies putting up like real fucking numbers, which is nice to see. It's just that I hope that it's not a one-time thing, and I'm not saying they gotta give money, but I hope they continue to stand in support of not just this injustice, but all injustices when it comes to people of different race, creed, color, sexuality, whatever the fuck, I hope that this starts a whole new outlook on just being more open to shit, and like people having real conversations, because even friends of ours that we've been friends with for a while, it's not that it's hard to understand what somebody goes through unless you're that person. Like it's hard for us as men to understand what women go through because we're men. We never know what it's going to be like to birth a baby or have a period or anything like that.
Yes.
So we can't make judgments on that, right? So it's the same shit. It's like you can't really expect a white person to know exactly what a black person goes through. Same way I don't know what a white person goes through.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that the conversations are being had, and I think they're healthy conversations for the most part. And obviously, there's going to be those conversations where people are just going to be kind of hard-headed, but for the most part, I've seen a lot of good shit. Even within our own friend group. So.
Me too, man. Yeah. A lot of good shit happening. A lot of great things happening. A lot of great conversations. Conversation is key. And us being on the second half of 2020, what do you think the next thing's gonna happen? I'm thinking like aliens, Godzilla's coming in wearing a do-rag. Like it's about to be crazy.
I feel like you thought about that one for a while. Godzilla with a do-rag, bro. Come on, man. You don't even got hair. Godzilla with waves.
Yo, Godzilla with waves.
Somebody, we need to start a competition of edit with Godzilla with waves.
Can we start the Godzilla? Wait, can that be our next logo? Just like we don't have Mr. Fluff, but we got Godzilla with 360s.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Nah, bro, I honestly think that that because of this shit and because of like how much fucked up shit has happened from the beginning of January 2020 to now, I think that people have, like I said, a new perspective on just life. And I think that is going to allow for more space for good shit to happen, because good shit happens when people want to be good,
Yes.
So I think from here up to the end of the month, end of the year, I hope that people use their platforms and whatever it is to like spread joy and shit like that. I'm not trying to be like corny or anything. I just think that people really do want to make people happy at the moment, because they don't want to be sad, and they know what it feels like. Everybody, this shit didn't see color or any of that shit. It was just straight up, I'm coming for you, you know? So nobody, rich or poor, was excluded from this. And
that's true.
Yeah, so I think what it did, it kind of like made everybody at a level playing field as far as like health, you know? It wasn't like Ebola. You know, Ebola hit Africa and like it was straight up like a black problem. This shit is a white problem, it's an Asian problem, it's a Hispanic, it's everybody's problem, you know? So yeah, dude, I have a more positive outlook, but from the beginning of the year, I was like, bro, this year is not gonna go well. I just think now it's at so much of a peak point that hopefully it can only go down, as far as the pain, you know. So,
I think I think the pain will go down too.
Yeah. I'm not saying wow, it's just not gonna happen. It's one other thing that's coming up is like sports are starting to reopen. That's gonna be amazing, bro. Like people, I know there's some people that are against it, and players included, but I think that again, sports is another thing that is like everybody can relate to sports, you know, of all race and all colors. So that's another thing that I'm looking forward to for sure.
Yeah, getting the world a little bit more back to normal. I think I definitely want everyone to be safe. I don't like masks too much to keep it buck. Like, I fucking hate these shits.
They're trash. I need some like more stylish like masks for sure.
Yeah.
Cause if we gotta wear this shit for a while, I want to look fly as fuck. Look at me, fucking Colombian drug lord today.
Oh.
I'm not usually like this, but you know, I gotta, you know, I was like, I'm gonna be on the pod today. I can't have niggas be seeing me. Last time, I don't know what the fuck I was wearing last time. I don't know if you noticed, and I'm gonna call myself out. But in the last pod, in the crotch of my jeans, I had a little hole. And the whole time in the pod, I was like, I had to hold my hand right here because I had a little hole. I didn't want nobody to see that shit. So go back to that pod, you'll see the crotch hole.
You will see the crotch hole.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't think people was looking at your crotch from the video the whole time.
I don't know what people looking at.
You know what? It's 2020. I ain't gonna judge. They can look at what they want.
Whatever the fuck they was looking at.
But now we got Colombiano drug lord Ozzy.
Straight from Bolivia.
I came out here with the fucking looking like Dad Hat Jones.
It's fine.
I don't know.
You know.
I haven't had a shape up in about 3 months. Hairline's looking crazy. Looking like a kindergartner drew that shit. Like
that's fine though. That's most of the world. Like fuck it, who cares?
Yeah.
You ain't going like chilling. You're in the house.
We're chilling.
You know
we're chilling. You know, we have 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Damn.
You ain't ready for it?
Yo, how's that?
You ain't ready for it?
I haven't like dove into TikTok at all yet, but I know people, including you, that are like starting to use it. How's that shit?
TikTok is like the Wild West of the internet.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy. It's
So
fucking
I should
crazy.
get one?
It's a whole different world. I would get one.
What'd I do?
But then they say that TikTok, all your data goes to China and someone's taking your shit.
China
They probably are.
China makes these.
That's what I'm saying.
They're taking my shit. They have all my data already.
You know, it's not in China. The Yeezy factory.
Yo, shout out to Easy for bringing the factory back to
Kumbaya.
where is it? Wyoming. Yo, shout out to Easy for that. That's important. Creating jobs in the U.S.
Super cool.
And you know what though? Another thing, back on a semi-serious note, is that I think this shit caused a lot of companies to think about their supply chain.
Yes.
And I think that they're not so willing to do overseas shit as much. You know, they're like,
I think so
shit,
too.
like this shit happened and we couldn't get shit from China. We couldn't get any of our product that we usually get from China. Like, you don't ever want to be that company. Like,
You don't.
What's your excuse? You can't get your shit because another country shut. Nah, bro, make that shit. You have this land here, this property here. Make that shit here. You know.
That's very true, man. I was listening to Rogan's podcast yesterday, and they were talking about how many companies were like, "Oh shit, like China has all the."
Shout out to Rogan, by the way, too. That nigga got that check.
Spotify bang.
I never thought I mean, for what? Let me not just call him a podcast because this man has done so much with his life, but I never thought that a platform like that would pay somebody that much money. This is a whole new fucking game.
Podcast wave is coming.
Yeah.
Yo, Spotify, take my number now.
Yes, take it.
What's up?
2 somethings in a pod.
2 somethings in a pod.
2. The numbers got to double 2.
Oh yeah.
Double them numbers.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll do it. Nah, I was about to say we'll do it for free at first, but I ain't trying to give him the wrong idea. Give me the check. Cut that shit fast, please.
That was a great moment for like content creators as a whole, because you know it's just showing that the value that you can bring if you have enough audience and attention, man.
Exactly, and that's what it was. It's the audience. Like if you prove it in anything, and not just with podcasting, but if you can prove you have an audience that's value right there, and companies will pay to have you on their platform because they want to be the ones to say like, yeah, I got them, you know, and that's advertising for their shit, you know.
That's the truth, man. That's the game. That's the goal. And anyway, anyone listening, thank you guys so much for listening because we gonna need y'all motherfuckers in the future. So just make sure you stick with us because we sure love you.
We love y'all, yo, for real. Everybody that's been like, we haven't been doing this for that long, but it's still the fact that people reach out and say like, yo, like I really enjoyed the podcast, put a smile on my face, made me laugh. That shit makes me fucking whole. So I appreciate that shit. And Dom, I know Dom appreciates it for sure, and I appreciate Dom having me on here to be able to talk shit, so y'all could laugh at us.
So we specialize in talking shit.
Yeah, we're professional talk shitters.
The one thing I learned in high school is that you don't gotta know shit. You just gotta be able to talk a lot of shit.
That's true, bro. I made it through high school talking shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take that, Cherry Hillies.
My college essay. Oh, they know. Do they know? They don't know Greg. Okay. Well, anyway, I had a classmate in my class that we competed. Like, he's my friend, and we competed, right?
Gregory.
The
snake.
We competed like low key on essays, and whoever got the better grade on essays was like they were the shit. Like you had like bragging rights. And I remember for my college essay, she told me that my essay was like quote unquote the best in her eyes or whatever. I mean, that shit was like, I look back on it like a month ago, that shit was absolutely trash. But I used the whole I used the whole like growing up as a black kid shit and all that shit. I use that shit to my advantage times because these colleges they have to reach a quota.
Of course.
I think actually that a lot of these colleges that I got into because I was smart. No.
I might get you canceled right now. Who will retract that statement? All black people are equally creative.
Nah. I mean, let me not get it fucked up. Like I went to college at first for mechanical engineering, and I was smart, but they only know that to a certain degree, and I'm sure they had a little bit of a quota to reach. So I used it to my advantage on my essay for sure, and I told them my real story. I didn't bullshit anything. So yeah, she loved it, and I had bragging rights. But for the most part, I was talking shit. And that's why I brought that up, because we're professional shit talkers.
Talking that shit, baby.
Talking that shit. That's a good t-shirt right there. Talking that shit, baby.
Talking that shit, baby.
Damn, two somethings in a pot.
Look at that, two somethings in a pot. Giving the streets what they want. So like I know, and it's called the streets.
Where is the streets?
So
because the streets could be like anywhere. It could be like in Beverly Hills. That's the streets technically.
So actually, I was thinking about this. So I put up. This is great. So I put up a story recently, and it said it was like a meme, and it was like someone said "fuck 12," and it was like a newscaster saying that they're very upset about the curfew, and I had to explain to someone that the reason that this is funny is because 12 was slang for police, and they were saying "fuck 12" because they don't like cops, but the person reacting in the meme in the news was a newscaster who was thought they were talking about the fucking
curfew time.
Yo, so that's why it was funny. But the person I was talking to didn't.
You talked to the actual person that didn't know.
Didn't know.
Oh no.
But like she wasn't like she's not about
person?
that life. She's not about that life at all. Like she's like
she's disconnected from that.
Yeah, I don't think she has many black friends. Keep it a buck. But
yeah,
I'm definitely I'm like one of like 7.
Okay.
I
understand.
But the reason I was saying that, like the streets. So the streets that people say, like it's slang for the people outside who are reacting to things. In business terms, that would be the market.
The people on the field.
Yes, the people on the field, the people that is made for. So when we say the streets need something or the streets want something, it's the people it's the customers, the audience waiting to take that thing. And
so could I be like let's just imagine in an alternate universe, I was the CEO of a big company and I was given a talk. Or something, or not talk, or I was like trying to amp my team up, and I had to tell them like, don't laugh at me. I'm trying to be serious right now. Come on.
My bad.
I'm a CEO of a big company. I know it's hard to believe, and I'm talking to them like, yo, this is what the streets want. But
That's why I was laughing.
It's a room full of white people. You think they're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about?
No. That's what I'm saying. See, we can be like the middleman. We can be like the avatar of like the races, and we can teach.
Damn, the avatar.
We can teach.
Damn, that's a good way to put it.
We can teach the other people how to like speak the other benders' languages. You know what I mean? Like,
damn.
So we can show corporate America what the streets is.
We should just go around consulting corporate America about the streets so that they know what the fuck the streets is.
No, we should.
That's a service.
But then we would have to find out more about the streets then too, because we'd have to be.
For sure.
We'd have to be more in the streets to know how to tell corporate America what the streets are.
And we got to know what their streets are. Each street.
Yes.
Yeah, because they all have different streets.
All different streets.
For sure.
All different streets.
Like Charmin streets is everybody's streets, but like I don't know, think of a different company that's like not everybody's streets. I don't know.
Like the music industry, they definitely know what the streets want because
they have to know what the streets want.
They are the streets.
Yeah, the music industry. Yeah, no, for sure.
Wow, I think we made a great idea. Two somethings in a pod.
Something called consulting the streets.
There we go. So in other news, I don't think I've had any good cool stories. Guys, just definitely be careful what you're doing on the internet. Because sometimes you end up in dark wormholes and you're looking at like fucking like flat earth videos and you're like, what the fuck is going on in society? Everything's going wrong. So just definitely be careful. Definitely take care of your mental health. I definitely encourage meditation as much as you can. I do that every day. I always try to put it out there because it's something I think is very important in my life. There's
nothing bad. I mean, there's little bad that can come out of meditating. It's
very little.
It's self-reflection, you know. Being more, again, we as they know, I'm sure, we listen to Gary Vee, and being self-aware can come in many forms. Meditation is a good way to get to that point of being self-aware, you know. So you're not bullshitting yourself, lying to yourself, telling yourself dumb shit, trying to do something you know damn well that you're not going to be happy with or good at, you know. Like, just fucking know yourself. And once you know yourself, it's a clear, easy path to be a little bit happier of a person. For sure. This is a young man's opinion, so don't take it too direct, but I think we've lived enough life to know what makes us happy and what doesn't, you know?
Fuck yeah, I think we lived enough life.
For sure.
I'm about to be 27.
Dang,
I can talk that shit.
For real.
Fuck it. Y'all don't know. Y'all youngest went around in 1993, boy. Fuck y'all know about this shit. You run these streets.
Run the streets. Not the streets. Ah, God.
Yeah, remember it was like only 90s kids remember?
I know.
That was like a whole wave of shit. Like,
yeah.
And anybody that was born, like you was born like 1997-ish, you didn't really count.
You
like,
don't.
That was definitely like a 90 to like 96.
My sister was like the cutoff, like 95. Like
yeah, it's like you ain't really see Rugrats the right way. You wasn't watching
SpongeBob
that shit.
is a whole different shit now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't remember when they had you don't remember Invaders Zim? Like you don't know about these
they
things.
got a new Invaders Zim too. They're trying to bring back all the new shit, the old shit.
They trying to bring back Invaders Zim?
Yeah.
Oh,
but like not really. It's like not.
They trying to bring back all that too, and that shit was basura.
I was so hyped with that.
I was so hyped too.
Dang, that shit was trash. That was around the same time they found Bin Laden, huh?
That's wild. That's a wild sentence right there.
I'm pretty sure it's like,
yo, we brought back all that and we found Bin Laden. Bro, what is happening?
Yeah, Zero Dark 30.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. But I'm not gonna lie. Gyms are opening up down here and I'm so fucking excited. If I have to do one more fucking jump squat, I'm gonna fucking drop kick somebody.
I feel like my legs have they've gotten like stronger, but they've decreased in size because it's just hard to tone up doing just body weight shit, you know? You can like isolate your muscles. I'm talking to a trainer like as if you don't know this shit already.
I'm listening to what you're saying and then I'm gonna say like,
yeah, you can like isolate your muscles on different machines, and you cannot necessarily do the same thing when you're doing body weights, depending on what you got to your disposal as far as like equipment and whatnot. So
yeah, it's harder to get that get the intensity and the volume that you need with just using the body weight stuff. Like it's possible, but like not the amount of reps that you have to do to maintain the amount of size that you want with minimal equipment is definitely harder.
It's definitely harder.
So I probably lost a good like 7 pounds if that between this time. Thank God I'm still like.
That shit makes me sad.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I look in the mirror. I'm like, you know what? Stuff is like sort of kind of toning up, but I feel like I definitely did lose a little weight. But I am also eating a lot, and I am taking a mass gainer, so it's helping me with my calorie intake. So
there we go.
Yeah. There's a bunch of shit you can do. For sure.
Calories and volume, baby. That's how you get juicy again. I can't wait to be fucking juicy.
Get juicy.
Boy, oh my God. Nothing but fucking arms and fucking traps and fucking chest. Oh.
Yeah, man. You know what I realized like quick fast, which I kind of knew like when I moved here, is that there's not many fat people out here.
No, not that many.
They don't want to be fat. They're like, oh shit, like it's fucking nice out all the time. That means that I should be wearing minimal clothes and nobody's fat. They're just like, all right, I want to look good.
It's definitely more, there's more opportunities to be outside and to be seen here. So
and
it's definitely being, like having your aesthetic look is definitely like way more important here than anywhere else.
Hey, I'm not fat shaming, but I'm just saying out here is, I don't know, it's just people just, they're very healthy for sure.
And I think, regardless of what the reason is, what the COVID whole thing has taught us is that like taking care of your health is super important. Which the one thing that does piss me off about this whole fucking thing is that people are saying wear masks 6 feet apart. What about taking care of your actual fucking body? Like that's the biggest thing. It's like, oh, if your car's fucked up, just drive your car six feet apart. Oh my God, 6 feet apart from the other fucking cars. That doesn't make a damn ounce of fucking sense. Yeah, you should be taking care of your body. Yeah. You should be working out. Mm-hmm. You should be running. You should be eating your fucking vegetables. You should be getting 8 hours of sleep. Every fucking thing that trainers try to tell you to do all the fucking time.
All the time. No, for real. Hey, man, that's real shit. And I know you said that with passion because I know that you actually are like upset about it. Because it's like, just like you said, it's like, bro, if you want not to get sick, you're going to take all these medications or whatever. Or if if you want to be healthy, then get healthy. And one way to get healthy is to take care of your fucking body. Like
exactly.
Like that just sounded like the dumbest statement ever because it's so simple, but that's exactly what you need to do. And I'm not saying that if you take care of your body, you're not going to get COVID because there has been people that have. But if you want to decrease the chances of getting any type of disease, then yeah, you should be watching what you eat, watching the amount of sugar you take in, watching the amount of sodium you take in, and all that shit. For sure, cholesterol. Especially if you're older, you got like once you get up in that age, bro. Like you got kids and shit and all that. You want to be able to see them. If you're older, you know that you're at higher risk for everything than compared to a young person. So you should probably take care of your body for sure.
That's right. You got one body. You got 2 homes: your body, your planet.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of them both.
Yeah, take care of the planet too, for sure.
Take care of them fucking both. I saw that. That was a thing I was on Instagram. I was like, I fuck with that because it's so simple but so effective. Like,
yeah, it's 2 temples, bro.
Yeah, until like Elon gets it on Mars, which is gonna be cool. But
I'm trying to decide if I want to go. Like my whole life, I've always known that I could never be an astronaut. Like again, going back to self-awareness, I'm never gonna be an astronaut. But if they give the opportunity to go out there and at least like check it out, like on some tourism shit. I don't know about Mars, but I'm down to see I'm down to do like the atmosphere shit where you could see the Earth from, I want to see that shit. I'm terrified of heights.
I want to see that too. Well, at that point, it's not even heights because you're so far away that like you just go upwards in the other direction. Like you wouldn't even fall down.
Terrified too, nigga. You said I was gonna go up into fucking heaven.
You just
gone. Nigga.
You just be like a spectacle of dust like floating in the atmosphere.
That's that's horrifying. Never mind. I don't want to do it no more. Thank you. You changed my mind. Don't do it. It's not safe.
No, I'm sure Elon.
That's why you need smart friends around you because I'm talking about going to space. This nigga's like, no, nigga, you're gonna go into oblivion, never come back.
Oh my God. I'm sure the aliens will get you. They'll like get you with the little like, they have like magnets or some shit, and they just like.
That's what we want. Aliens, bro. I'd be down for like to meet an alien, and I don't think they look like what they make them look like in like the comic books and the movies. I feel like they probably look just like us, but they just talk mad weird. They probably got 8 toes and shit.
I think they Tootsie Slide. Black leather jack, no sequence. Oh, you wanna dance with me? No, I can dance with Michael dance. Nah.
What type of music do you think they actually listen to? So my thing is, I think they listen to like a more advanced version of EDM because EDM to me sounds like futuristic music.
100%. Yeah. I feel like they like think in EDM. It's like.
You think that's how they communicate?
Yeah. Like, you know how the radio waves are for the radio, but like the brain waves are for the brain. The aliens.
Niggas dropping heavy knowledge on the podcast. You can't get this nowhere else.
Yo, the aliens.
Say the radio waves for the radios and the brain waves for the brain. Yeah, that's dog. I never thought about it like that. I never looked at it that way.
I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I imagine the aliens, if they even have music, like there's so much senses that we can't even see. Like, you know how they say like bugs have like can see so many things we can't see because they have so many different eye compound shits.
Yeah.
So there's probably mad sound waves that we can't even hear just because aliens got like
you're
different.
Probably right, bro. Like a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Like we can't hear that shit. They hear that shit. And they're like, yo, why are you doing that to me right now? That's torture.
Yeah, or like I don't know.
Like bats use sonar.
Echolocation.
Yeah, echolocation. Yeah. That's a better way to put it. What did I say? Sonar? You said echolocation?
Uh-huh.
You can only get this here. 2 somethings in a pod.
2 somethings in a pod. Hope you listening. Dropping gems. Dropping gems and making friends.
Hey.
You
want a freestyle right now?
But I'm not a rapper. Y'all missed those videos. You ever seen the videos of the
I'm not a rapper? Oh,
yeah.
Come on now. I feel like we used to watch those shits together. Them shits, those were the internet days.
Classique.
Yeah, it's classique.
Damn, bro. The internet's gone through so many stages in time.
It has, bro. It's still young. That's the thing. Like, I always think about this shit, bro. We were, I don't know, maybe, I was like 3rd or 4th grade when the internet became like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, after it started off with like AOL disc, you get like a 30-day free trial or whatever. And then dial up. You can't be on the phone same time you're on the internet. Like,
that is crazy.
That's crazy. But that's not, and then like cell phones. We didn't get our cell phones till like 8th grade.
Yeah.
These kids come into the world with cell phones.
Which is bullshit.
They know how to operate an iPad when they're like 2 or 3. They could surf the internet and no problem find out any information they could possibly, which is also very fucking scary because the internet is a scary ass place.
It is.
But
the dark web.
What I will say is there is legit 90% of the shit that I know about the world I would not know without the internet because I just do the most research that I possibly could and make sure that it's like backed up information, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just there. It's free. Well, not free because you got to pay for the internet. No, not even. You can go to Starbucks, get yourself a fucking nice little coffee. You can sit there like one time a day and you could find out a lot of fucking shit, bro. Like a lot of shit that's going on the internet. You don't got to go to college. Go to the internet.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, bro. YouTube
that
University.
Facts. YouTube University is a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's way cheaper than a regular degree.
It's way cheaper, bro. And you can do it on your own time.
I think, you know what's crazy? That like fucking Amazon is younger than us.
I did not know that. That's actually
like that's
crazy.
insane.
That's what?
Amazon is definitely Amazon's only like 18 years old.
Holy shit!
And Bezos is about to be the first trillionaire. Like that's nuts.
A human being being a trillionaire is crazy.
It's crazy.
I've heard of companies and shit, but a human being being a countries
crazy.
Being trillionaire.
I saw this thing that he gave. Like he got a divorce from his wife, and he like lost like $38 billion.
Lightweight.
And he was still the richest man, like in the world.
It's crazy.
Which is nuts. But then, like, he's only the richest guy, like, on paper. Like, I'm sure there's people richer than him. But, like, if you real rich, you
probably,
you don't want people knowing that you real rich.
No, definitely not. I'm not trying to be that. Yeah, that's a scary life to live, bro. To be that, because people, I'm sure, after him.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? But
he kind of looks like Lex Luthor too. Like, he looks like the supervillain, like the movie.
Jeff
Like,
Bezos
looks like if he's like in his house, like I would not be surprised. But then again, if I was the first trillionaire, I would look crazy too. Like,
You think he has a layer?
Oh, 100%. You have to have a layer, bro. Like, a man cave for like a regular fucking human. If you're a trillionaire, you definitely got a layer.
For
like,
sure.
Let me tell you.
And he got all the gadgets.
That's
Damn.
what I'm saying.
Yo,
That's
Jeff
what I'm
Bezos'
saying.
layer. I want to live that life.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
maybe I should become a villain.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let me tell you something right now. This is all y'all listening. When you see Dom Jackson in 20 years from now, I will have a layer, and the layer will be all types of evil genius shit going on in there. Everything will be ethical. No one will be hurt, but it will be an evil genius layer, like straight up. You'll walk in, it's gonna be like me and fucking, I don't even know, Pepto-Bismol, just like.
Pepto-Bismol? That's what you just came up with just now? The first thing that came to your brain?
I don't know why.
Oh, man. You feeling constipated, bro? What's really on your mind?
Come just spitting so much good shit. Oh.
It's gone. It's gone. His brain cells are gone.
No. Oh, there we go. Brain went down the toilet. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Trillionaire.
Yeah, bro. Trillionaire. That's crazy. I would have never thought. Dude, that's crazy what these companies start off as, bro. Amazon started off as a book company.
Yeah.
Sell books online. Netflix started off selling DVDs. What the fuck? How you go from a DVD company to a full ass like
That's
movie
what I'm saying.
Movie studio.
Movie
studio.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
like
crazy, huh?
Everything starts small and grows, man. And that's why you motherfuckers better start today.
Start today.
Listen to this shit.
What are you waiting for?
Begin.
Start today.
Start today. Ozzy is now yelling at the camera if you're watching this in video. I'm still doing the audio right now, but start today. Start today. It's still very important.
Start today, for real.
But
That's
yeah.
just recording, right? I didn't check.
Yeah, it's recording. I hope it's recording.
Let me double check.
I'll be real salty right now.
Go for a commercial break.
I'm just going to go check out. It's going to be Dom's interlude. Ooh, I hope you're having a great day. There we go. See?
That could actually be a good little tone, little like elevator music type shit.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
We should do that for like either the ending or the beginning.
Do something to the pod.
I was gonna try to harmonize, but I was like, nah, bro. That's just gonna come out crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Damn, bro. It's good. It's good. It's good to have this.
Yeah,
we
bro.
need this energy
It's
right
always
now.
it's always good to be around, man. Like, it's hard not having like your OG homies around, you know?
Yeah.
So like whenever it does happen, this is what happens. This fuckery comes out.
This fuckery.
Y'all get a product of our pain, basically.
For real. we link up.
Yeah. Release all that shit that we were holding in.
Mans.
Man's
Mans.
is really out here.
Nah, we fuck with the UK fam though. You know what I'm saying?
Heavily,
We fuck with all y'all shit.
I've seen mad support from the UK with all this shit
Real,
going on,
man.
and that is super important. Like, people from all over the world, man, like they're seeing
Appreciate
this shit
y'all.
go down. Appreciate it for sure.
Yo, big ups to the UK.
Definitely trying to go out there.
Fuck with y'all.
Yes.
All love. Yeah. I realized that there's so much time in my life where I just like, there's so much Drake bars in my head that like I'll be doing shit and I'll be hearing Drake bars in my head like.
Oh, it's like soundtrack.
Yeah, it's like
soundtrack to
literally
your
like
life.
Drake has literally been the soundtrack to like majority of my life.
For
I feel
sure.
like.
For me, it was, for what it is now. But for me, it was because like I could literally map out every major moment of my life to the time that a Ye album was released.
Yeah, actually, A2 actually.
Yeah, man.
Like
Even
Beautiful
Hope a
Darkness
little
is
bit,
fantasy.
too.
Yeah.
It's like, because they're just moments. Like when they drop, it's a moment, and then you do stuff based off of that music. Like as far as like you going out, you're bopping that music, and it makes you feel a certain way, and then you make your decisions based off of that. Good or bad. So
It does.
yeah,
It does.
bro. When we were
you
young,
watch
bro,
the
and
Throne
Drake
drop?
came out, and dude, I'm acting nuts.
We
I'm not
just-
regular.
We was going crazy.
I'm going crazy.
When Yeezus dropped, fuck you and your corporation. Y'all niggas can't control me.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas can't control Ye.
People don't say that. That's never been said on wax like that hard
Never.
before.
Never.
And then like everything he did for the rollout and all that shit, like that shit hasn't been done before. So
My mama
that shit's
was
gonna hit
raised in
different.
the era when clean water was only served to the fair skin.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. It is
No, that's hard.
the bar. Is just,
That's actually matter of fact, that shit relates to like now.
it does. Damn.
New slave.
Damn. That's crazy.
Crazy, huh?
That shit cray.
That shit crazy.
Ozzy cray.
I'm cray.
Ozzy cray.
Don't do Ozzy cray, please. Please don't do Ozzy cray. No.
Oh, it's just so great, man.
I just texted my sister because I wanted to talk to my nephew, and that nigga straight up said he's young, he's not like a grown ass man, but he straight up said no, I don't want to talk to him.
Damn.
This is what happens when you don't. So what happens when you don't talk to him after a little bit. He gets a little salty. So
He should say he don't want to talk to
he's
you.
like, no. He said, I don't want to talk to uncle. You talk to uncle. God damn. That's fine. Though.
Damn.
I understand his pain.
Damn. Yo, the youth is really controlling the game
The
these
youth,
days.
they know. The youth knows.
They know.
They got feelings too.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. I feel like kids wasn't that audacious. I guess you were still pretty audacious when you were younger, though. I don't know.
Was that word just used? Audacious?
Yeah.
Vocabulary. You can't get this nowhere.
Ooh,
Audacious.
vocab. Can I spell it? Fuck no, nigga.
Audacious. That's a good. I don't think I've ever used that. I've used audacity. I don't think I've used audacious before. That's good.
Audacious.
That's going in the vocab for sure.
Yeah, man. Every time I hear a new word, I like pick it up and put it in my pocket. I'm like, oh, let me get that shit for later.
Yeah, hold that shit in there.
Use
Hold
that shit on a
in.
date.
I was about to say, dog. You gotta use that shit. Girls respect knowledge for sure.
Knowledge is power. The schoolhouse rocket. The schoolhouse rocket.
Hey,
That shit actually drops some gems too. Like I'm just the bill. I'm the bill. And you ever seen that shit?
what's that, Mr. Bill?
The schoolhouse rock videos are like it's like educational.
Those
like,
are from way back.
way back. Yeah.
No, I never got into it, but it was that was our time for sure.
I was brainwashed with those shits. Got them fucking songs stuck in my head. That and fucking A Whole New World.
What you drinking in there?
Fucking
What's in that cup?
Little Wise Ape tea. You
Wise
know?
Ape tea. Shout
Little-
out to Wise Ape.
Little pineapple shamalamala.
That's what it's called for real.
No.
What's it
It's
called?
Pineapple shaman. But
And you called it what?
shamalamala.
Respect.
Like who's that? Like the movie director, Midnight Shyamalan.
Midnight.
Oh, what's
Midnight Shyamalan. Nigga, what? M Night. Maybe his name is Midnight. Now I don't even know. His name is Midnight Night Shyamalan. Yo, you call that nigga Midnight? That's crazy. What did he make?
He
6
made
Sense?
so many movies.
People don't respect him though. Why? What happened?
I don't know. I
That's
feel like they just don't get love.
Bender like Beckham? Did he do that?
I don't think he made that.
That's racist. I know it's an Indian film, but or not Indian film, but it has.
Oh, it does. I forgot about that movie.
Stop talking.
Man, what was the other movie? It was another soccer movie. No, it was Bender like Beckham.
Bender like
Never
Beckham,
mind.
yeah. I
That's
think he did
crazy.
that.
I forgot that movie even existed.
I me too. I saw it the other day. I was like, oh shit, Bender like Beckham.
That was
One
just a
of
big
those-
movie too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and there's so many movies that just like was the shit, and you just never think about them again.
Yeah, because so many movies come out, bro. It's like people put out songs all the time. People put out movies all the time. There's so much shit. You go on Netflix, the amount of movies are on Netflix, the amount of movies are on Prime, on fucking Hulu. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
People are putting out these shits like in series now. Oh my god, it's like instant. It's crazy. But I like it though. It means that it gives more people, more creatives, more jobs. So I'm with it.
The world is fighting for your eyeballs.
That's facts.
They are fighting for your eyeballs
That's facts.
and your ear balls.
Earballs.
I don't know if I gotta retract that statement.
Yeah.
But they're fighting. They're fighting for your attention in more ways than one. And if they can fight
Earballs
for
is
your nose,
crazy. What does an earball look like? You talking about like the eardrum?
the eardrum, but like
The sight of your ears is your earballs.
yeah,
The
I
vision.
think.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
the sonic, the sound wave, brain waves of your ears.
So what is there like a reverse for the eyes?
Yeah,
Like eye drums?
eye drums.
Yeah, earballs and eye drums.
All right. Eye drums is the worst shit I ever heard in my entire life. Eye drums is out of control. But then, like, if they can fight for like your nose, like your nostrils, smell-o-vision, like that's coming soon. You'll be able to smell your TV shows.
Emeril Lagasse, I feel like he should get all the credit for smell-o-vision. Whenever it actually happens.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Bam! Remember that shit?
I'm ready for it.
No?
Ready for
You
it.
remember it? Emeril Lagasse?
Nah.
Like, bam. You never watched Emeril Lagasse cook?
Oh, the cook. Yeah. I
And he'd
know
be
you're
like,
talking about. Yeah.
oh, all right, I was
My
about to
bad.
say.
My
No,
bad.
it's all right, bro. I just make sure
I just heard Bam and I was like,
make sure I know my friends.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
real friends.
Okay.
Because some shit you can't be friends with somebody if they don't know about.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'm very, yeah, for sure.
It's like
I'm with
it's- It's laws. 48 laws of power.
Oh, read that book.
It's a great book.
Written by who? Robert
Great book. Robert Greene.
Green.
Robert
48
Greene.
Laws of Power, written by Robert Green. Robert, if you're hearing this, you're welcome.
You're welcome. I actually read the book. It's a great book.
You read it?
Yes.
Oh, did I read it? No, I read Art of War.
Ooh, that's another good one.
That's fire. That's fire. You can,
So much history.
yeah, history, and it's like you could apply that shit to business, which is a lot of business people read it, and I didn't recognize why until actually after I read it. But yeah, it's dope.
You know what I started to realize? It's like back in the day, it was like Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great and Caesar and all that shit. And they would just fuck people up and just kill a bunch of people and do all types of crazy shit. And that was like the kings were like the people who like was the best gladiators and generals and shit. But if you like that now, you'd be fucked up. You're like a warmongering piece of shit.
100%.
But the new gladiators are like the business guys. So like, if you want to be the best thing in the world, you got to be the best business guy. So you got to take over the most companies, whatever. You got to be Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Amazon, damn.
like that's like the Genghis Khan of like,
Straight up empire, right?
yeah, like that's how you get like your conquering male energy out. You got to have a business because the motherfuckers just walking around just mongrel hoarding and just killing.
And that is male energy, huh? Wanting to like dominate.
100%.
That's definitely a male.
And
fucking,
not that women can't do it.
No,
It's
I'm just saying,
we're not
like,
gonna
why are we
cancel,
like
but
that?
like it's just more of a dude thing to do.
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck?
dudes just want to just like, yo, let's just take everything. And like, I'm with it. Shit, I'm take some shit too. Like, fuck it. I'm with it. Like,
He said, it's me. It's in my dinner. It's in my DNA.
who am I to fight it?
Yeah. Damn, bro. That's
People
crazy.
just want to take more shit and like, and it's all about the process of battling, becoming the best you, and unlocking your full potential. But then like, fuck that shit. Niggas gotta win this bitch.
Yo, the fucking like natural instinct to want to like just dominate and like just be more powerful. Why is that such a need for? I don't know why, but it's definitely in us.
It definitely is.
It definitely drives a lot of like how the world just works. Period. You know.
It is.
For sure.
It is. As long as you're being ethically and kind and nice to each other, but still competitive and want to win and fuck a nigga up. say that shit with a smile.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Just out of control.
God damn. That was a good one though. That was a good comparison you drew between Khan and Amazon.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Amazon is a fucking pack full of gladiators. Huh?
It is, bro. It literally, that's exactly what they fucking are.
Yeah. But you know what though? Like companies like, again, it's such a big company and people view it as like this big powerhouse, but without Amazon, a lot of small businesses would not be able to do the numbers like they do, you know.
That's facts.
And even if not even a small business, even just like if I want to sell something right now, if I want to sell something on Amazon, I could. That's amazing. Like I can get something to somebody across the world that they want, that they really, really need, and it's because of Amazon. That's dope. I fuck with it.
It's true, man. It's dope, man. It's a great time that, you know, bringing value to people whatever way you can be the Amazon of your world, you know.
Look at this man.
Damn.
Man got too much knowledge for you.
Damn, I've been reading in the quarantine. Came out fucking philosophical. Y'all don't even know what 6 months did to the boy.
Knowledge beard. There's mad. Don't cut that beard, bro. There's hella knowledge in there.
Never.
Just trim it up.
Keep the shape up with the face up, you know.
Damn. That's hard. Keep the shape up with the face up. That shit crazy.
I don't know what that means though.
Who cares? That shit's hard.
Yeah, it just sounds good. A lot of shit just sounds good. Now I'm realizing that too. Like life's just about making shit sound good.
For sure.
You know?
Put a little fluff on it.
Exactly. Like what's a word until it's a word? That's all.
Yo, now you can start. You got me to a whole new fucking category. Why the fuck is it somebody's job to decide whether or not a word that I want to be a word is a word or not? Who gets to decide what word is a word?
Literally no one. It's just one human or one fucking. It's bullshit.
So fuck that. I'm making my own dictionary and I'm gonna publish that shit.
You could.
Aussie words.
The funny thing is that enough people do it, it becomes its own thing. Yep. Like the only reason that stops like something existing and not existing is how many people believe in it.
Damn, that's knowledge. That's knowledge right there. That's hard.
It's truth, man.
Only repeat that shit again for the people. Say it a little slow.
I wish I could say it again. The only thing that stops something from existing and not existing is how many people believe in it. Like that's the truth.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You're right though. 100% right.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why you always gotta believe in yourself.
Always that starts there. If you don't believe in yourself, then nobody's gonna believe in you. That's a fact. It's not cliche. That's a real fucking thing.
We only dropping facts over here.
Yeah,
nothing but gems.
Nothing but
crystals.
Shit.
Damn, nigga. I didn't expect us to be getting this philosophical.
Now this is what you get when you get, like you said, we was in the cave. Niggas was in the fucking cave.
Was in the cave.
Soaking up knowledge.
About to be in there drawing fucking. What are the cavemen be having the cave drawings, throwing mammoths, spears at mammoths and shit. I don't know why I made those noises.
Don't throw spears at mammoths. Leave the mammoths alone. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I wish he was throwing spears at dinosaurs though. That'd be a cool ass thing to see.
I would love to see a dinosaur walk down this road right now and crush all these cars along this path, and then just not get hurt. But
they would see us though too, because their eyes would be like right where the window is.
Right.
They'd be like,
yeah, we're kind of up here, huh?
You know, someone made up the sounds that dinosaurs make. Like, nobody know what the fuck them dudes sound like. Like, someone had to say, "Oh, let's just pick." They were just like, "Fuck it."
I never thought about that shit. Though.
Like, no one fucking knows.
How the fuck would they ever know what a I mean, it must have been passed on from like time and time, but like when they first, I don't know, like how you gonna, you can't record sound until like recently, right? So
that's what I'm saying.
Like recent centuries. So like, how the fuck did they know?
Somebody was like, "Fuck it."
They could sound like little bitches.
They could. If they were like birds, half of them probably sound like birds. Like, you think this like monstrous roars coming out of T-Rex? The motherfuckers could have been like, They were like, "What's good, nigga? What's good?"
Yo. I never thought about that. Why did I just subscribe to what they told me?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Quarantine got me all fucked up. I'm like,
nah, bro. The world is a lie. That's crazy.
Yo, it's only how many people believe in it. That's all that matters.
There you go.
That's all it is.
Damn, man.
Damn, bro. You just got woke the fuck up. We took the red pill when you listened to this podcast today. Hope you're ready. He's going on a journey. Close your eyes and imagine.
Oh my god.
Yo, the world is fucking nuts, bro.
I might move to this city, bro. This is a beautiful place.
Yo, man, that's the no BS, man.
That's the no. No. Can't put the inside jokes on the pod. Oh shit.
Oh man, maybe someday.
Crazy.
Yeah, man, SD's dope, man. Like good vibes, good energy. Every time I go to LA, I feel I'm getting fucked. Like, bro, every time I walk in, it's just like, what are they trying to sell me? A fucking movie. So many fucking billboards.
A lot of billboards in LA.
So many billboards.
I didn't realize
bro.
that until I got out here. I was like, oh shit, this I'm not getting bombarded.
Yeah,
and now they got the billboards that are like full screen, like HD TVs, hella distracting.
Yeah, bro. Just like, damn, you do you need your eyes at all? It's like getting jizzed on by Hollywood every 2 seconds.
It's fat. Yo, LA is definitely a different beast. I will say if you find the pockets, there's a lot to offer. It's just a lot of bullshit you got to filter through first, and that's not so fun, you know.
That is, man.
Yeah, but I'm super glad that I moved there. Like that place taught me a lot, you know, about just how to be like how to like scrap, you know, like scrap for real. You can't, you know. I think I definitely came into it thinking like, oh, I'm from the East Coast. I could like work half as much and be fine. That's not true. There's still people that moved here also from the East Coast. Like most people that I know that are out here are from either the East Coast or somewhere else, and they grind just as hard as I will. So you still got to scrap, and I appreciate that. For me, competition is healthy and it makes you want to be better. So I'm with it.
It does make you want to be better. That's true, man.
Especially when it's like people that you like respect. Like I'm not ever gonna try to compete with somebody that I don't respect, ever. You know, like I'm always gonna want to compete with people that I think that I could either learn something from, or just people that I know are like good people in general. I'm not gonna try to compete with somebody that's a shitty person or a company that's shitty. You know. Actually, no, I will compete with a company that's shitty. Put them niggas out of business. Fuck that shit.
Put them under water, baby.
Yeah, nigga, the fuck.
They don't know.
You don't know the fuck I'm
doing. I agree with that though. Like, you know, there's so many people that are definitely not from Southern California.
Yeah.
And they always trying to get it.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that. And I love it. And you could almost always tell right away once you meet somebody where they're from. As far as if they're from home, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy to tell. It's like, oh shit. Or even if you don't know right away, you find out, you're like, oh, duh, dude.
Like that makes so much more sense.
Of course you're from the East Coast. Hey, that's not to say people from the West Coast don't work hard.
We just different breed.
It's different, yeah, it's different. It's just
can't even take all your shit, nigga. You better watch out.
Niggas came to dominate. Yeah, we traveled 2,000 plus miles to dominate. We ain't here for no fucking shits and giggles. That's
we
for
ain't
sure.
here for no shits. We can't even take all your shit.
All your shit.
All your
and give too. For sure.
And give.
But definitely take shit for sure.
All your shit. All your palm trees, boy. All that sunshine.
Yeah, hell yeah. All that sun. all this sun. All this bright ass fucking vibrant sun. I've never seen a place so sunny in my life. The skies are fucking endless. Like
endless,
mountains by the beach. That's not regular.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
That's just crazy, bro.
Well, I'm such a sunset boy now. I'm like, damn, sunset looks beautiful. I'm like, when the fuck did I become like this?
Yeah, right.
Damn, let me go to the beach, see the sunset.
Let me go to the beach. Let me drive to the beach. Because driving to the beach in Jersey is like that's a day. You gotta go.
That's a whole hike, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless you live over there, which is it ain't me. So
it's crazy, man. I got one more. I got one Uber story I forgot to drop on the game. On the game, bro. So Uber story time with Dom. So, you know, driving around, Ubering, getting life situated, making some money. So I get a trip, and I'm going to, I go to a hospital to pick someone up. And this is still like, you know, Corona time. Got my mask on, ready to pick someone up. So I pick up this lady. She's like an elderly black woman, maybe like 60 something, but still, but very smart, very aware. You know, she wasn't like old and like she was like old and like, how's it going? You know, she's like Yoda. So she got in the car. We're talking a little bit. She's like, hey, look, like I don't know how to work the thing that well, but can you take me to a store so I can pick up my medicine? I'm like, okay. And she sends me the location to go to, and it's a fucking weed store.
Dang, see, I love that shit.
And I'm like,
I love that shit.
Like, you want me to go to a weed store? She's like, yeah, I gotta go to Ricardo. He always hooks me up with a good deal. And I'm like this 60-year-old black lady's supposed to be smoking weed. I thought she was like, oh, this is my grandma right here. She's like telling me some great stories about sweet potato pie and some shit. She's like, yeah, take me to the weed store.
She with the shits.
She's with the shits.
That's
like,
crazy.
She's like, yeah, but she's like, yo, you want anything? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm driving. I appreciate it. But I take her to the store. She goes in, she's like, damn. She comes back out, she's like, damn, Ricardo wasn't in there, couldn't get my deal. She was mad as fuck too, though. She was like, fuck it. She didn't say fuck it, but she implied fuck it.
Fuck yeah, you could tell when somebody says
yeah, you could tell. She was like, you could tell. So I took her home, but like, she's like, yeah, I was from LA, yada yada yada, all these things. But the only reason I always have this story was because you just never can judge somebody because like I really thought this lady's about to come in here and just be like,
no, 100%.
Just like she was nice, but I was expecting her to be like, oh, like my grandkids.
For sure.
Nah, nah, nah. She was like, fuck it, nigga, where the weed at?
Where the weed?
Like, yo.
That's crazy, bro.
Life is fucking crazy.
You never really know. I feel like a lot of old people probably out here, especially smoke to keep the joints good and shit. All that shit. CBD and all that shit.
CBD and DFT and I don't know what the fuck DFT is. I don't know. I think we hitting that point now.
What the fuck?
I think
That's what DFT.
Oh no.
That's
DF. I don't know.
Damn, niggas can't spell. That's what happens when you're out of school for too long. Don't drop out of college, kids.
DFT is for donuts for toddlers. No. Dom finds treasure.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's it.
That's it. On that note.
Yeah, I know that note.
Yo, thank you again.
Yeah, that note.
Thank you again for real for having me on this shit.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Man.
Thanks.
That's no bullshit.
Yo, thank you guys for listening. Appreciate all y'all out there, you know, living life, loving life. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Leave a review if you can.
Please. Talk shit too.
Yeah, you know, comment on the YouTube.
We want all the
subscribe on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate y'all. Stay safe out there. And take care.